This is my 3 favourite Bulldogs-Eels games in my lifetime, and the last one's probably going to surprise you, but I'll tell you what, Bulldogs-Eels, it's probably my favourite team to play. As a Bulldogs fan, I love playing the Eels. They're our biggest rival in my opinion. Like, I get so excited for these games, but I also get so nervous for these games. But without further ado, these are my 3 favourite Bulldogs-Eels games.
34 points in a second, Warren, can you believe it?
At number 3, I'm going to go with the Bulldogs defeating the Eels 34-4 in the first Eels-Bulldogs. It was a Queen's birthday game back then. Obviously, Bulldogs heavy outsiders. This is also the game that started the put your house on the doggies movement. When I said put your house on the doggies because the Eels hadn't won on a Monday all year. And then the Bulldogs go on to absolutely pump them in a huge upset. Josh Addo-Carr scores heaps of tries. And Matt Burton pulled off one of the best try savers ever and just bodied Mitch Moses. Absolute iconic. At number 2, I'm going to go with last year's King's birthday game. I think obviously the Bulldogs coming back and winning this game. They'd made in the sin bin, they had injuries galore, but they fight back from down 18-10 and Blake Wilson scores the match winner with only a few minutes left on the clock. And number 1, people might not be ready for this. You might not have even heard this because, like, now that I think about it, this is like 15 years ago, but it was 2011, Bulldogs versus Eels, the game where Ben Barber scored the crazy try in the corner. Back then, you never saw players do this. In this day and age, it's a little bit more common, but even still, the way you placed the ball to be over the line, it was crazy. And the Bulldogs actually came back from 14-0 down in this game. They were down 14-0, and then Jared Hayne and I think it was Corey Payne actually got into it. There was a bit of a fight. I think McInnes might have been involved as well. And then off the back of a couple of sin bins, the Bulldogs fight back. 14 all at halftime, and then they just absolutely run away with it in the second half and pump the Eels. But this was just peak rugby league.